I'm very pleased to say that I'm now joined by a Greyhound owner and kennel hand, Ray Dean, in the pink shirt, and his helper, Ashton Dean, is there on the left. Ashton's been helping us with Zoom, and he knows a bit about his dogs as well. So first of all, Ray, I want to come to you. You've tried in the Derby for many years, and indeed you reminded me, you did have a semi-finalist in Deanridge Viking a long, long time ago. But this year, you must be so excited because in Deanridge Sirius and Deanridge Rapid, you look like you've got two really fast dogs.
Yeah, it seems to be coming together at the right time for me this year. Yeah, we've really gone for it, and hopefully we can have a good run this year.
Both dogs are trained by Alison Kelly-Pilgrim, and you've had lots of trainers in your time, but you seem pretty settled with her now. Are you happy with the way things are going there?
Yep, Alison is working well for us. It gives me a little bit of chance to be more hands-on. She made me a kennel hand. She's putting me to work on the track, so I'm learning a little bit from her as well.
Well, let's talk about these two dogs then, because for those viewers who want to have a bet as well, we need to know which one to be getting our money on. First of all, Deanridge Sirius was the one that we know has been around for a while. He's had 2 races under Alison. Let's go back before that. Tell us a bit about his form in Ireland, because, well, he certainly impressed you and most of us as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he was Droopy's factor in Ireland. I bought him off of the Michael and Sean Dunphy through Ian Riley. He'd done a fantastic trial in his first ever trial around Shelbourne 1840, which was under the clock. He then carried that on and done a 28.20, I think. And that time, yeah, we wanted him. Ian Riley purchased him for us, and we went straight off and done open racing with him.
Obviously, lockdown didn't come at a great time for you, but since then, he has won a Derby Trial Stakes at Nottingham in 29.51 off a 5:01 sectional as well. That was back in March. So you must have been really excited for the Derby when it was obviously originally meant to be.
Yeah, we got him over from Ian. Ian gracefully let him go. We brought him over to Alison. The idea was to run him in the English Derby, then send him back for the Irish, if possible. Alison got him ready. We were perfect. We thought we were in there with a chance on the Derby that basically never happened. And yeah, lockdown's not really helped the dog. He puts a lot of effort into all his races. And we had him perfect, and now we've got to just get him ready again.
And where are you at with that? Because there was a trial yesterday at Nottingham. He clocked 29.78, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's coming back. We've had a lot of trials with him. It's taken a long time. He got, like I said, he puts a lot of effort into his races. He gives you everything. And getting him back, he's put on a bit of weight. We've been taking him to Ronnie Mills, trying to do some physio with him and trying to time it really so it's perfect for the first round. Didn't want to get him ready too quick, and also didn't want to miss the boat. So it's a real timing issue for Alison. She's got to get it right.
Any concerns about the dog? Is he okay? I mean, he's been backed. It's as short as 20-1 with Star Sports for the Derby.
No, we don't think there's anything wrong with the dog. He's took longer than we expected to get him to race fitness, but hopefully we're there. He's a little bit still overweight, so we've got to take the weight off of him and try and get him ready. Yeah, and it's a trying to pitch your time against the right time to have him ready for the Derby so he improves rather than goes backwards.
What will the plans be between now and then? Just maybe a couple more trials and a race or two, do you think?
Really down to Alison. It's down to Alison. She's the brains behind the operation, but we're feeling that maybe one more trial or one more trial stake for him before we enter the Derby and go in fairly fresh.
Okay, I'll ask you about Deanridge Rapid before I ask if you think we should be backing Deanridge Sirius, because you have put your money where your mouth is when it comes to Deanridge Rapid. With Star Sports, you had £500 at 125-1. I know you don't mind me saying that. He's now as short as 40-1. I don't think you're the only one he's been getting your money on, but you were shrewd. You had that money on just before he did that flying trial around Nottingham, 29.39. So you were clearly expecting something pretty special from Deanridge Rapid.
Yeah, this dog I've followed for a long time. He's out of Ballymac Kennel, Liam Dowling's kennel. I watched the dog round Tralee, really, really impressed with him. And what I was looking for was a Nottingham dog. I believe this dog is made for Nottingham, or Nottingham's made for him, whichever way you want to put it. He's got early. He hasn't been showing it yet. He's getting used to the English traps. When he does, I think he will be a player. He for me, is made for the track.
He was in the Irish Derby, wasn't he? He got knocked out in the first round, drawn in trap 4. How dependent is he on getting closer to the rails?
No, I don't think it's a dependent. Over in Ireland, they're all railers, so they're very much at a disadvantage over there if you're a railer and you've got trap 4 or 5. The Irish Derby is a serious competition. he met some good things too early, and Liam was unlucky with him. Lucky for me, that gave me the chance to acquire him and get him over here for the English Derby.
He's obviously very pacey. He's also an August 2018, so he's quite young for a Derby. What's he like in his temperament? Is he mature enough?
Alison calls him Tim but dim, so he's very, very laid back, very, very quiet, but he's built like an athlete.
So he's 40-1 now. You've knocked off the much bigger price. 20-1 for Deanridge Sirius. Which one would you say to be getting your money on? Ray, I'll ask you first, and I'm going to ask Ashton.
I've backed Rapid. I do this with Paul Sturridge, my partner. We share all the greyhound racing. He has had a big bet on Sirius, and I've had a big bet on Rapid. So even within the partnership, there is competition. Even within the kennel, there's competition. So competition is good, isn't it? So yeah, my money was in Rapid. Paul Sturridge, he's after Sirius. He's backed Sirius for a big bet for a long time. And he's got his parties there. Will
the plans for Rapid, do you think, be the same? Trials and then maybe a race or two?
We want to put him in a race. We wanted to put him... Monday night, I was half and half with Alison, deciding whether we go for a trial stakes or another trial. And I think, if we'd gone for a trial stakes, I think he would have shown up just as good. But it was getting him ready for them boxes. It's getting the Irish dogs ready for the English boxes.
Ashton, I know that you know these dogs, you see them. Which one's better, Sirius or Rapid?
I do like Sirius, but I'm going to say that Rapid is a much keener on racing around the whole track.
Okay, so you think he's faster?
Yeah.
He's a beautiful big fawn dog as well, isn't he, Ray?
He is, yeah. They're both good-looking dogs. Like I said, the Rapid dog looks more athletic to us. The Sirius, though, he is what his name is. He's Sirius. He was named after, a bright star in the sky. He is a bright star in the kennel. He puts absolutely everything into his races. And probably the only issue we've got is to build him back up after a race. He gives you absolutely everything. If there was a brick wall on the track, he'd run through it. Wow. So, yeah, you will get your run with every run from him, and you'll get your money's worth from him. He will give you everything.
Well, that really is something that Alison, I assume, has to manage to build him back up after every race.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Yeah, she does a lot with him. We do a lot with him. And I said we also use Ron Mills to give him a massage, getting ready for the next race. And I said that is more. Alison's got a lot of effort to try and keep him ready and build him up for the next one.
All greyhound watchers watching this, greyhound owners watching this, sorry, Ray, will know that you can throw any amount of money at owning greyhounds. It certainly doesn't always get you 2 live contenders for the Greyhound Derby. How excited are you, and how much would it mean to you to go deep in the Derby and to Alison as well?
Oh, for me, this is every year. This is the highlight of the year. My whole year in greyhound racing is looking for the Derby. We've tried for many years, me and Paul. And we've been lucky. We've had some real good contenders. We've had Deanridge Fury, like we said. Viking got there. We've had Deanridge Pennies that got to won the Constellation in Ireland. We've had a few, but the pinnacle is what we're all after. That is the ambition. And I try and bring the youngsters into the sport, try and get them involved in it, and showing them that, trying to win the biggest prize there is.
And for Alison as well, of course, she hasn't had, the Derby finalists or anything like that before. I assume it would mean a lot to her too.
I think so. Alison is, been in working dogs all her life. Her family was in dogs before that. Her family all do it. This is what she does. She doesn't do anything else. It is her life. So yeah, I'm proud to be working with her. I'm proud to be in the kennel, and I'm hoping that we all have an enjoyable run. It's about enjoying it, isn't it? It's not just the winning. It is the taking part, and it is the enjoying it.
Absolutely, and we haven't got long to wait now. Ashton, I hope I'll see you at Nottingham, will I?
If they let everybody in, yeah.
We're hoping. Either way, you'll be there, Ray, with your kennel hands license. So that is good news. Definitely maybe a way that more owners could go get a kennel hands license. But thank you very much for telling us about these 2 dogs. I think you've got a great chance of going very deep. So I'm sure I will see you plenty at Nottingham. Thank you very much for your time.
Julie, thank you for interviewing us. Thank you for the time. So bye.
Bye.